Good morning, Sagittarius. How are you? I was prompted to pull over in a nice little spot we have here in New Hampshire, one of our beautiful covered bridges, and do your vibe check. How are you all? I've missed you very much. Let's get the formalities out of the way, shall we? This reading is for my Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anyone who would like to try to get into the head of their Sagittarian. Now, that being said, you guys know the drill. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't try to fit, don't try to make it. You'll know if I'm talking to you, if this is part of your story. Now we're just doing a quick little ditty this morning, Sag. It's kind of like a vibe check. You know how I kind of go on my own unorthodox ways. If it ends up being like a letting go spread, I've been going with that too for some people. But I've been getting some really good shit for you this morning. A lot of the Two of Cups keeps coming up. And a lot of your cards just are popping out. So you're like telling me, hey, I'm ready. So I'm going to do like a 2 or 3 card pull. And then we'll pull from my Soul's Journey Oracle deck and see what we got going on for y'all. I hope you have all been very well. Okay. Interesting. So, the bottom of the deck, Sag, is the Two of Pentacles. This is weighing out your options. And it kind of pairs nicely with one of the cards we have down here, the Two of Wands. Now, this could be about you guys weighing out your options in a partnership, like romantic or a work partnership. But this could also be about you guys really taking the time to, what I'm getting is, okay, because the first card out was a Judgment card, okay? And as most of us know, this is not about how other people judge us, Sagittarius. This is how we are judging ourselves. And in this particular deck, in Kim Kranz's deck, see all these little black birdies under this white dove? It's about you rising above your anxieties and rising above your fears and your your negative self-talk, if you have any, and, really realizing that, you're the one who's judging yourself harshly, possibly in a situation, and it could be because, you have a decision to make, The Two of Wands in this deck, yes, it is always equated with partnership. But in this deck, see how the Two Wands are kind of like pointed, like tilted and pointed in a direction? In this deck, it's more about focus and determination and getting shit done. Your suit, the Wands, the fire suit, is very much so about fast-moving energy. And it kind of clarifies it for me, seeing the bottom of the deck being the Two of Pentacles. This is weighing out the options, pros and cons. Should I stay with this person or should I leave? Should I stay with this job or should I leave? Making a list about those things. I feel like if this is a personal relationship, I feel like possibly in the past, this person has made you question yourself with the Judgment card here. Maybe I just heard like, can't you just fucking focus? And if anyone is speaking to you, if anyone is speaking to my Sagittarius is like that, you tell them to beat fucking feet. Because Sagittarius is I feel like you're kind of a misunderstood sign, like Scorpio is. You guys are very intelligent. You are very focused. You are very driven, like your sister sign, Capricorn, and like your other sister sign, Scorpio. Hi. Let's check it out. The bottom of the deck, the bottom, the second card. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely about a work situation for y'all. Because we have here the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Daughter of Wands. This is your energy, okay? This is a new beginning in a job, maybe a new house. Maybe you guys are weighing between 2 properties right now, and the focus is to get your paperwork done. But the very top of that, I mean, this was the bottom of the deck, but I went a little further for you. The Ten of Wands is about burden. I feel like you guys are, like, have plates stacked up in front of you and you can't see where you're going. In the original Rider-Waite deck, the man's carrying a bundle of sticks and he has so much going on that he can't see where the fuck he's headed. You need to delegate tasks, Sagittarius. You need to step into your power. Remember, the fucking boss that you are, you know. And if this is about a work situation, which it could be, maybe it's time to negotiate a new contract. That's another thing the Two of Pentacles, for me as a reader, brings in. You know, put your foot down and be like, yo, I'm worth it. You know, I know I'm worth it. And you guys obviously know I'm worth it, because I wouldn't be here still, you know. This just dropped out. 8 of Pentacles. That's making that coin. Yeah, guys. This morning, I feel like your message is to look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself what a fucking boss-ass dude or boss-ass bitch you are. No offense, please. And make a decision. I know it's really hard to make a decision, especially when you feel like in this headspace of judgment. This also could be someone coming back around to your orbit, and maybe that's why the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is here. Some of you may be having to choose between, you know, an old lover or an old friend even coming back around and trying to get in your good graces again, Sagittarius. That's what I'm vibing on. That's what I'm feeling. If it's not the work thing, which work stuff definitely is coming out. And with that Ten of Wands, you need to delegate tasks. Not necessarily ask for help, but you need to tell people, like, listen, if we want to get this done, I can't be doing it all on my own. I need X, Y, and Z from y'all, you know? And I just shuffled the deck several times, that Judgment card again. So this is either someone coming back around to try to get in your good graces, or it's a nod to you to please look at yourself and realize what an amazing person you are, okay? We're going to pull one card from the Soul's Journey Oracle before I bid you adieu on your wonderful Monday morning, or wherever you are in the world. Universe Source, God, Spirit Guides, and Guardian Angels. What hopefully validating message or extra message do I have here for my lovely Sagittarians? My Saggies. I love reading outside. I wish I could actually be outside, but there's so many cars going by on this road and the wind. I actually love reading sitting on the floor. Ooh, interesting. We have change here. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And, interestingly enough, we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay? That is that Judgment card. Okay? But it's telling me to tell you that you have no need in self-esteem. Look at that. Sagittarius, you guys are rarely people I need to talk to about self-esteem. You know that you're awesome. But I feel like these cards are going to correlate with what I'm saying to you. So we're going to start with regret. Okay? And then we're going to go to change, because I know that you guys got this in the bag. So regret. Okay? The soul does not know time. Time is a construct of the physical dimension. Ain't that the truth? To your soul, there is only one big now. Think of the past as now, as the now that has already been created, and the future as the now that is yet to be created. You don't have the power to uncreate the past. Okay, so let that go. That's that Judgment energy. Anything that you're judging yourself harshly for maybe has happened in the past, let it go, baby. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. You have the power not only to create your future, but to also create acceptance of your past. Yes, that's you accepting your past. Judgment card. I love when it correlates. You should realize that you are the total you are the total summation of every single experience that you have had. These experiences have helped shape who you are today. Train yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. What have you learned from the past that will help enrich your future? Focusing, Two of Wands, on that past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from yourself. Okay? What were we talking about? I fucking love this shit when it's like validated and change. Hopefully my thing doesn't cut off. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living life without surprises. The status quo has appeal, but you will never learn or grow in your circumstances if they stay the same. That's that Two of Wands. You gotta choose, to move forward. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of a myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what's the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. Usually Saggy is all about stepping out their comfort zone, which I admire. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with lack of control. Life happens and is supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept change that redirects your path. Before the video cuts out, I just want to say, think on that. I think that the Oracle cards really nicely verified the message coming through for you this morning. And Sagittarius, happy Monday. I love y'all. Namaste. Peace.